Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Corinne and this video is on this face. And first, to prime my face, I'm using the Colourpop Amethyst priming spray. This is from their crystal collection. I'm just going to fan my face. And then to prime my eyebrows, I'm using the Farsali Unicorn Essence. And for my brows, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in Ebony. And I'm just going to supersonic speed do my eyebrows. And then to clean them up, I'm using the TooFaced Born This Way Sculpting Concealer in light beige with a Beige Cosmetics brush. And this is just like a flat shader brush. But yeah, I just outline the top and bottom. And that's it. And then for my face, I am using the Smashbox PhotoFinish Face Primer. And I'm just putting it under my eyes, my nose, chin, forehead, and then whatever's left I put everywhere else. And this is kind of like a pore minimizing primer. And then I'm going to use the BelláPierre color correcting palette, and I'm just going to use the mint shade, and I'm just going to put it where a pimple is by my eyebrow and my cheekbone, and then I'm going to cover up my dark circles. And then take it. And then to contour, I'm using the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. And I don't know the shade, but I'll put it in the description below. And then I'm going to use the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation. And I'm just putting it wherever I'm not going to put concealer or contour. And then to help blend, I'm using the Rose Gold Elixir from Farsali. And I'm going to blend with a Real Techniques beauty sponge. Booty sponge. And I start with my foundation, and then after I blend out all my foundation, I blend out my contour. And to highlight, I'm going to use the TooFaced Born This Way concealer in natural beige, and then I'm going to spray a little bit of Fix Plus to help blend into my foundation and concealer, or contour. I guess it's concealer, but yeah. Bring it up the sides of my nose, bridge of my nose, all that jazz. And to set my face, I'm going to use the BelláPierre Banana powder, and I used it in my last video. I like this banana powder. It's really thin, it's not grainy, and it sets my face really nice. It doesn't make me look pink, of course, because it's yellow, but yeah, I'm just going to use, and then I'm also going to use Airspun Translucent face powder, but just on my nose to help brighten up the spots I need to brighten up. And then I mixed it with some banana powder and, set the rest, just to get it off my sponge. And then for my eyes, I am prepping with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I use it every single time. I just like to use a real thick layer, and it helps with creases. I never crease when I use this, unless I don't use enough. I have to use a thick layer, but yeah. Cheers. And then today's palette's going to be the Urban Decay Born to Run. And the first shade I'm going into is Baja. It's just the really warm orange shade in the palette. And I'm just going to use a Makeup Geek Soft Dome brush to buff it right into my crease. And then the second color I'm going to use is Punk, and it's just the real chocolatey brown color in the palette. There's two browns, but this is the matte brown. But yeah, I'm just going to build up the brown in my crease. And this is a Morphe brush. And then I'm going back and forth between my Morphe and my Makeup Geek brush just to blend and then add more product, and then blend and then add more product. Yeah, still blending. And still adding. And then now I'm using a clean blending brush from Dose of Colors. And then I'm going to cut my crease with some Shape Tape from Tarte. And this is the same brush I used to clean my eyebrows up. So it's just a flat eyeshadow shader brush. Cut both sides. I don't care too much about the end, just the just the crease. And then I'm going to take Punk, that brown warm chocolate color, and I'm just going to wing it, kind of. I'm going to bring it like an eyeliner towards keep it really close to my eyelid, my eyelash line, and I'm going to kind of going to do like a little butterfly action. Just kind of wing it a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't know what this style or technique, eyeshadow technique this is called, but it should be called the butterfly because it looks like little butterfly wings. But yeah, and then I'm just gonna perfect it, just keep adding brown to make it look a little more cut, you know, a little more dramatic. And then I'm gonna add Stranded, which is the gold, the brightest gold in the palette. And I'm gonna use just a angled brush to just precisely put it in where I cut my crease. And then I'm gonna kind of add some more brown to make it look more, to make the gold really pop with the brown. So I'm just gonna add a little more brown, blend it out. I'm using another Makeup Geek brush. I think this is a soft dome brush too, but this is like a small soft dome brush, I think. I don't know. I'll put all my brushes in the description bar below. And then I'm gonna use a face powder brush or a powder brush, I don't know, to wipe off all my bake. And then I'm gonna take Baja, the orange color we used first, and just blend it out under my eyes. And then I'm going to use that small pencil brush and use Punk right in my lash line. And then just blend them both together. And then I'm going to use the Ciate London Wonderland black kohl liner. And I'm going to line the top and bottom waterlines. Do you have a top waterline? I don't know. And then I'm going to use Breakaway, which is the highlight color, I would say, in the palette. It's the brightest shade. And put it in my inner corners and brow bone. And then I'm going to do a quick coat of mascara. And I'm using the Wander Beauty Unlashed. I think it's Unlashed or Unleashed. I think it's Unlashed. But I'm just going to do a quick coat on the top and bottom lashes. And then for falsies, I'm using the Puteria lashes in Luxury Doll. These are so wispy and cute. Cheers. And then I always apply my lashes with tweezers. I think it just makes it a lot easier to control where they go. Sorry. But yeah. And those are the lashes. And then for contour, I'm going to use the Pure Sculptor palette. And I'm just going to use the lighter shade first. And I don't know what brush this is. I think I got this in like an Ipsy or BoxyCharm a long time ago. But I'm just using a Morphe brush to use the same color to contour my nose. And then I'm using the Pure Bronze and Brighter palette, and the first color I used was Mineral Glow. And then I'm going to use the Afterglow highlight shade. Can't believe I didn't use my Dose of Color Sunkissed bronzer, but this works pretty good too. But I'm just using a Dose of Colors, I don't know what brush this is. I think this is a setting powder brush, maybe, I don't know, but I'm using it to highlight. And then to set everything, I'm using the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. Sorry if you can hear my computer fan, it's like really hot right now, but yeah. And then I'm going to take the Gimme Brow from Benefit Cosmetics to finish my face. I always do my brow gel last just because I don't want to have any powder or anything in my eyebrows. But yeah, that's the last step. Oh, just kidding. And then for lips, I'm using the Melt Cosmetics Nude. It's just their pink nude matte lipstick. And then I'm going to outline with this Nabi lip pencil. It's just like a chocolate brown. But I got this from the dollar store, and it's super creamy. I kind of love it. But yeah, I'm just blending and then adding and blending and adding. And then for lip gloss, I'm using the Serena lip gloss or plumping lip polish from Buxom Cosmetics. I love all their plumping lip polishes. They're just so bomb. Excuse me. And then that's pretty much it. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. Peace and love.